Hey, Gavats here. Welcome to Market Monday for this Ides of October. We are going to talk about, of course, where the market's at right now. We'll take a look at all the prices and stuff. We'll take a look at training, what's coming here, most feared, that history, and what you should really look forward to that. We touched on it last week, but we're going to go more through like the history of the promo and really, to try and, temper expectations and what it really means for your team, at least in our best estimation. Then at the end, I'll figure out some sniping filters for you, or I already got them pre-written, but I'll show you some. All right, so here we go. Market up front. Where are we at with the kind of the base market? I would say the gold and elite badges, the functional other currency of this economy. The 7074. Don't believe this time of night's lies. One more active time of night, it's down to 900. Which means like this is what 2:47 Eastern when I'm recording. So later in the night might not be a bad time to target when to sell your low golds because these are 300 overpriced. But that when I record at a normal time, that market hasn't changed. That's down to 900. Last week was 950. It was 900, 900 the weeks before that. So that 70 to 74 gold market hasn't changed. Same with the 75 to 79s. This is of course a little bit higher price. There's something with markets, as we know over the years, like the ones with lower population base, like PC this year, the prices are generally higher. And so when there's fewer people on, the prices for these cards mainly will be higher unless you hit like a rough patch for some alcoholics up drinking late, or some people maybe Australians posting stuff in the market. Maybe a bunch of them get on at once. But anyways, they're generally going to be more expensive at night. So it's not a terrible idea to try and sell cards overnight, slightly overpriced, to make more coins than selling it like for 1 hour during the middle of the prime hours. That 6 to 10 Eastern time I'd say is prime hours for MUT, maybe 11 even. Anyways, so that market hasn't changed a lick in, I would say, 4 weeks either. The 75 to 79s, they've all been trending around there, depending on what time of day you take your data. Same thing with the 80 to 81s, 96 right here, 97. I recorded earlier at 92. That's been trending around 9,000, 92, 92, 9,000 for the last month. So that's 80 to 81s, holding steady still. The elite badges and whatnot are even though they got rid of them, they increased the presence of them in packs. We talked about the changes to the flashback packs and heavyweight packs and how they require more elite badges. It really hasn't changed much of the market on the low elites. It's been pretty steady. It's kind of interesting. We talked more about that in previous videos, but yeah, no changes. This market, actually these 82 to 83s, this one is slightly lower than what I recorded earlier, but these ones trend around 15K, 14.9, and it's been that way again for the last month. The 84 to 85s, so like don't look at too much of these fluctuations that I'm showing on the screen right here. 84 to 85s, 23.5 is what I recorded earlier. So these ones are slightly down, interestingly enough. Whereas the lower end is up. So random fluctuation. So I guess yeah, that's gone down. The 84 pluses with the MUT Heroes, these things have sunk. Of course, I think tomorrow when you guys are seeing this, these prices will be higher with the new flashbacks. I looked at flashbacks heavyweights. They're not that inspiring tomorrow, so maybe they won't go up much. Maybe they're prepping us for a blowout for most feared, but the cards tomorrow, Anyways, Mudhead training is holding at 56 coins per training. As I said last week, I do not expect training to increase in price. I said it could go up in the short term before most feared, and then it'll probably go down, and then maybe it'll go up again before Thanksgiving. Then once that hits, because that's like promo season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, playoffs, all those things start coming rapidly. So it'll keep going down all the way through, the end of the year, just about. But anyways, it holds steady from last week, up a coin per training. So yeah, there was no need to stock up on training, like I said last week. Just get it when you need it. And the 5,000 training they all gave us really helped flush that, like we talked about. So everybody was kind of flush with training at that point. But let's talk about the big elephant in the room, the thing that's going to affect the market the most over the coming days, and that is most feared. Let me cue you up with most feared from this past year. And I didn't really, I guess I was lucky this week. I didn't stupidly leave up any things I was searching for in other lifetimes. But, so you're not going to catch me this week, Internet. Most feared. Let me see if I can bring it up so that way I Can you guys see that well enough? I believe you can. There you go. All right, so we had the scary strong player, scary tall player. So most fears been similar for 18, 17, 16, 15. We'll go through those in a second. I want to kind of... There's an interesting thing. We haven't had like a crazy most feared. They've started letting us down since 17, 18. And a lot of promos, I feel, kind of a letdown the last couple years. They really blew our backs out in 15 and 16. They gave us really good cards. But let's talk about 18 here first. Then we'll work our way back. So, yeah. Ray Lewis. You know what? Stop that. I think it's more fun to go from the start than to the present day. All right, let's talk about blowing our back out first. Most feared 15. The Master Set card, 96 overall, J.J. Watt. Studly. Loved it. Beautiful. So you got most feared items. There's 38 new most feared items, 25 gold, 13 are elite. That's back when elites were 85s, of course. There are 4 limited time elites and 1 96 overall JJ Watt this season set reward. So basically what I did is I ended up looking at the players. So we got a 96 JJ, limited Marshawn, Cam, Sue. I think Willis was limited time too. So all these limited time cards, and then basically all of these set cards. So there was one master set, this amazing guy, kind of similar that like we got these previous years, like one huge dude. We've gotten like 3 huge dudes in the previous few promos, and then they gave us limited time cards. I don't remember if this was, I don't know if people like this or not. I thought it was a kind of a cool one, pulling for these cards and trying to get. I think I was able to get Cam Chancellor. He was cool. But like, if you look back at these cards, I wonder if Mudhead does it say what they morphed to. No, it doesn't really look like it doesn't say what they morphed to. Years later, they say what they're morphed to. We'll get to that in a second. But otherwise, it was a bunch of 90s. Troy Polamalu, that'd be so sweet if we got a Polamalu card. I doubt it, but that'd be kind of cool. So we got a bunch of 90s. All right, that's a constant thing. Remember that. We're getting a bunch of 90s, 89s. So your current team, if you have a top-end team, you're sitting on a lot of 92s, 93s, that kind of stuff. I'm not so sure this will still actually like destroy your team, except for like some positions where I'm sure we'll get some 94s. So Madden 15, kind of neat. I like 16 was the last time like, oh my god, this MasterCard, this Dawkins, this 96, this crashed the market, I believe, going for this one, because we also had some more limited time cards, Lynch, Bryant, Gronkowski. They kind of got away from limited time cards, and especially numbered limited time cards. I don't recall if people thought they were bad, but people will complain about money spenders getting everything, so I don't expect that to happen again. So this was another one that crashed the market, rightly in my opinion. Let me see if I can't find the players that came out. There are 50 new most feared players. There it is, complete list. So let's go to the complete list. So there was the limited time cards, Suggs and up, and then a bunch of 90s. 90, 90, 80, oh, not a bunch, 89s. So a bunch of elites. And that Dawkins was cool. Dawkins, we'll see if we can find it. He transformed into 99 overall. I think it was like 8 feet tall. 8 or 9 feet tall. He was insane. Look back on my channel. Look for most feared Dawkins on my channel. That gameplay, that was so fun. But they kind of like, from years after that, not too much. So, most feared 17. We got the set hero 94 overall Urlacher. So, overall is a little bit lower from 16 to 15. But then we got a sweet Patrick Peterson, who we just got, 91. Hopkins 90, 90, 90, 89. So, you're seeing a lot of 89s, 90s in the most feared promo. So, that's something you can expect to get again. I mean, it's kind of a trend here. So they'll morph into 95 overall. They morphed. What did Urlacher? Did it say what Heidi morphed to? Nah, just 99 overall. Whatever. So players morphed. Cool. Most feared gold. Oh, was this the year of? Was 17 the Dree Archer year? That guy was awesome. Was there a Dree? Please show me Dree. I think 17 was the Dree Archer year. Anyways. No, maybe that was 16 already. Wow, was it 16 with Dree Archer? Anyways, 18, we ended up getting both most feared scary strong and scary tall players with Tony Gonzalez, Ray Lewis. And then we got hit with scary fast about a week later, October 27th. So it started on the 20th last year. This year will be on the 19th because of the objectives. Then a week later, we'll get probably like another update for it like we did last year. So I'd expect 94 overalls again. The morphing, though, is kind of wet. Like, look at Ray Lewis and Gonzo. So Ray Lewis morphed. His huge morph was going to 99 strength, 99 tackle, 99 hit power. And this scary tall morph was 6'10". They gave him 5 inches and morphed him. I don't know. This game doesn't seem to want to do like crazy things for some weird reason, but maybe it's because it's taking itself too seriously. You're making a fucking game. Maybe it's the NFL. Anyways, so expect a lot of the same. Scary strong, 91, 90. Oh, sorry. Roethlisberger was a 90. We just got a Roethlisberger, 90, 90, 89. So basically, what I'm trying to say through the entire history of most feared, we got a lot of 90s, 89s. Only like 3 or 4 positions got those like 93, 94s, or even up to 96. So, yeah. I'm not so sure. People will probably sell their teams in anticipation. Like I've frequently said. It's not as much the promo that crashed it. Sometimes it is. Like, there are some promos that do crash it with the amount of cards they put out. A lot of times it's the hype to the promo. So, while I want to sell my team and completely rebuild it, because that's the most fun part of MUT. Did I say fart? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I just said it there. So, I don't know if I'm going to do it. If I do it, I'll probably take a huge L. But it is fun to do that. Fun to do it on stream. Those are some of my most fun streams. Chilling there, building a team. Maybe I'll just add a few pieces to it. Maybe I'll sell off maybe Roethlisberger. Pick up Breeze. Along with some most feared guys. Wagner might get sold. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about selling out. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm going to sell out. I'm not going to sell off before this promo. I don't think so. What are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. Who do you guys expect to get most feared? Like, I'm thinking, here's the thing. Maybe I get rid of Williams because we'll be getting a Mac card, right? We'll get a Mac card. Maybe we'll get a Donald card. Things like Jerry Hughes is the best budget card in the game for ends, like, well, high-end budget. So, I'm not too invested in those positions. I mean, Williams is great. Hughes is great, but he's only an 89. So, if we get, like, a Donald and a Mac, would they give us 2D linemen? That'd be neat. Another legend? Where would they put that legend at? I don't know. I really don't. Because we got a lot of... we got the Moss already. People are saying maybe Kelvin Johnson. We got Gonzo already. Urlacher. I don't know. Let me know in the comments who you guys think are coming. My prediction, people are going to be angry with the promo. I don't know. I don't know what's contained in the promo. I'm guessing it's going to be sets within sets. Do some solos to get one of the 4 undersettlings to put in for the master sets for free. You'll see a lot of videos on that on YouTube, how to get free 91 overalls. But it'll be a lot like this. Like I'll be on stream Friday, and we'll be talking through these things, how to make coins with these sets. That's the problem with Mondays. Not a lot of content comes in the game Mondays. It's hard to, not a lot of changes, but we'll definitely go on stream. We'll be putting out video on it. But I'm excited for Most Feared. I hope it's not an absolute tank job, but based off previous years, don't expect to be like absolutely blown out with content. Especially we just got like, what, 60-some cards? Do we get 60, 70? How many? Do we just get 90-some cards on the Mud Heroes? Yeah, so I'd expect, what, 30 cards or so for Most Feared. Next up. So going through the history, what was your favorite, for people who have played all those years, what was your favorite Most Feared? I think mine is maybe Dawkins' year. I think Dawkins is my favorite Most Feared year. Let me go take a look at it. I think I don't know. I kind of like the limited time cards. They were going for what, 600, 700k I think when they came out. 300, 250 for that Gronk. Yeah, it just added a little excitement. Maybe it was 15. 15 was fun with that Watt. I never actually got that Watt. 98 power move though. Wow. Don't even need chems on them this year for that. But yeah, let me know. Alright, let's go through sniping filters. Sorry these things take so long. Maybe it's my late at night voice. Ramble. Speak a little slower. Alright, so you can, like I've talked about before, you can go to the old standby. These filters for quality, 84 to 85, for basically sniping elite badge material, going team by team. Oop, server working. And trying to snipe these things underpriced. Good stuff. Also, this is a good transition into our next filter, Mutt Heroes. Always try and snipe things in packs. The beginning of promos is a great, very lucrative way or time to snipe because so many of these cards are being pulled from packs. So basically, what you do is just go through. You can even go by position. You can go by. So this position, it's not as great anymore because not as many people are pulling these packs. So not as frequent, but it's still, you know, kind of good. You know, sometimes people list them underpriced. Of course, at 2 a.m. I don't expect too many snipes at all, but that's a filter. What's next? Go to, oh yeah, well, like I was saying, I want to make this point. A good way to find filters on your own, if it's a week between videos, if it's Friday and you're like, what do I find? Look in the store. Look what the packs have. People pull these packs and then they sell the contents. That's how cards enter the market, or at least a lot of them. All right, so what's the pack? Oh, Legends are on the pack. All right, what else is on the pack? Legends Clutch Bundle with Rising Stars toppers. Oh, interesting, Rising Stars. So mental note: Legends, Rising Stars, sidekicks. We just went through Mutt Heroes. Mutt Heroes again, and then just regular packs where you can't really say much. That's everything. So Legends and Rising Stars. All right, noted. So Legend packs out there, fresh out there. Well, a couple days ago, little non-fresh. So you can go through the Legend sets. Actually, yeah, I think this is fine. Otherwise, you can go through you can cycle through the actual sets instead of going by these overall quality filters. Depends on how many coins you have. Like if you're gonna like try and strike gold, like this is so rare that you're gonna find something underpriced up here at this level. You'll want to sort by newest. It's so rare that you'll get a snipe, but it's happened. I've seen it happen. Otherwise, 84 to 85s, solid. If you know your what cards go for, and this is something that comes with experience. I'd have Mudhead up searching for cards when you start. If you know you need to know what they're going for, and then you can see what's underpriced. But otherwise, you want to be doing it generally by the set prices. So like 84 to 85s is fine for the version 2, version 3s. What's good about these things is that they go up generally on Saturday as people as that Legend upgrade set comes into the market. So let me show it to you. Sets drive a lot of costs, a lot of value behind like cards. All right, Legend upgrade set. So when these things come into the game, people are like, oh, let me get a 1 through 3 Legend. So sniping the low end, the version 1s. See these 84s? Sniping these things for that set, and then they go up on Saturdays. So sell these things on Saturdays if you can snipe them through the week. As people try and get the new set going. All right, so next, what did I talk about? What else did I talk about? What was the other one? Legend pieces and Mutt Heroes, and no, Rising Stars. So besides for those, 84 filters on Legends and the low end, the tier 1 Legend sniping filters going through. Let me just make sure you got it all right. You can search by it. Just make sure that bar is low. I mean, you could go even low, because these are still version 1s. These will all be the same price to go into the set. You can even go sort by team or by type. Go to cards that have Legends. There you go. Oops, I did that wrong. Clicked it wrong. All offense. It's perfect too. So, there you go. This one's kind of a snipe. I could sell it, but with tax, it kind of loses it. All right, so moving on to the Rising Stars, and then we'll end this video. Rising Stars, there you are. So these things come out of packs pretty frequently, and they'll be on a run. Like a lot of things would go down in price. Like somebody's gonna pull that bundle, pull 11 of them, then list them all. So 10.8. All right, that's a fine price. Cohen was going for 14K, I saw. Just not too long ago. So the thing with the Rising Stars is both sniping and kind of like it fluctuates so much because when somebody needs to make a Rising Star, they gotta buy a bunch of them, and people aren't patient. So what they'll do is just buy, because you need to buy 11 of them to make that Rising Star. So they'll buy all 8 of those, then that one, and then that one. And all of a sudden Cohen's price is up to 13.4. So you can list it. And you can list it for a while at a little higher price. Just like every card, and eventually it'll go back up. So I think Rising Stars, of course, for investments, we've talked about this before. Generally want to buy like Thursday, Friday, or this Friday is a great time to buy these Rising Stars because they're gonna be dirt cheap with the amount of people pulling packs and trying to get coins for the new promo. So these things will be dirt friggin' cheap. So an investment into Rising Stars on Friday is not a bad idea, and especially if you want to improve your team with any Rising Stars. I hope they do better Rising Stars this week. By the way, I'm having a problem with that. They haven't done the guards or outside linebackers yet. They need was a left outside linebacker Rising Star. Anyways, so that's it. I would do the Rising Stars, sort by. I prefer position for Rising Stars to sort by. Just know what positions are out there for the Rising Stars. A lot of them. And some of them have multiple. Like obviously Mahomes is going for a lot, but not many Mahomes are coming out of the packs anymore. So filter through different stuff. And that's your Rising Stars filter. You can do this one by new too, because there's only a couple per position. It's easy to know what their price is. So that is it for the Market Monday. What do you guys think about Most Feared? Are you guys excited for the promo? Are you guys getting your Twitter fingers ready to get angry? I know I am. I'm pumped. There's nothing quite like a new fresh promo in order to complain. I'm being sarcastic. I'm hoping it's bumped. I'm gonna try and not be negative and just kind of feel it out. Have fun with it. I hope something innovative happens, but I don't expect it. But we'll have fun either way. With the new cards they put out, we'll be streaming. I'm thinking Friday morning, getting ready. We'll be doing like a long grinding stream. Gauge with Most Feared. Maybe we'll do solos, weekend league. Just get it all day. But that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.